Good morning. I am Coimbatore Tirumular Siddharpidam Sivaraja Yogi speaking. Now, some students are asking doubts about this documentary on Modi by BBC. Actually, people say BBC is very neutral and it telecasts news in an secular and objective manner. But actually, it is under the control of spell of the Western countries. The developed countries want to control India. They want to control over the Indian economy. They want to make profit out of Indian economy because India is the largest market today nowadays. So what happened? They want to manipulate the Indian leadership. Sometimes they interfere with the budget also. Previously, not now. The budget before presentation in the parliament will be seen by US and other some developed countries, and they will give instruction to modify the budget so that the business with them, the profit they make should not be affected. And moreover, for the international business, the dollar had been was a main role, played many main role. So even if one country wants to trade with another country, nearby country, neighbor country, even then they have to go to get the dollar and give commission to US, and then only they can carry on the business. So the US have been amassing a certain percentage of commission for dollar exchange. So at present, Modi's government is dealing business in rupees with Russia, and it tries to establish rupee value and wants to avoid dollar domination. Then the Western countries are angry. Particularly US is angry about his leadership. So they want a leadership change. For that only, for the character assassination, it is called the character assassination. Because his image is developing fast internationally, and he has been selected as a leader in the G20 country also. And the business and India is emerging as a superpower, and the different kinds of threat from China and other countries are also faced by India in a good manner. So they want they not Modi not to come as a second prime minister again in the third term. So interfere with that only. They use BBC as a tool to assassinate his character assassination. When it is subjected by this Indian government, they put into Google so that it may leak out even if they ban that documentary. So this is an international plot to interfere with the right of the Indian people. Indian people have the right. It is the largest democracy in the world. India is the largest democracy in the world, and what happens? It has the right to elect its prime minister, or in which political party should be in rule. This is the right of the people. So nobody can interfere with that, and nobody can dictate also. So for making a political confusion, and this BB is interfering and releasing the document to tarnish the image of Modi, so that Modi and his party people may not come in the next election. For that plot only they are doing. But these newspapers and the mass media in India should be alert, and they should not follow, repeat, or copy, or accept the documentary and publish in Indian scene. They should know the plot of this BBC and the countries behind that, and avoid giving publicity for that documentary. It is actually the political plot and the economic plot against the Indian nation, not as a person or political party. So these mass media persons should understand this and should not repeat and propagate the character assassination technique used by BBC. Now US, this Russia leader has also given his voice against this BBC's character assassination technique, and indirect involvement in Indian affairs. India can stand on its own. India's democracy is the largest, and the people can decide and which person should rule the country. So, the interference from other countries like this is not good for India. So, the Indian people should be aware of these plots, and they should not fall prey to it. So, communalism, they want to split India, they want to destabilize India. India is fast growing, and for the Western countries, which do not allow the growing, developing countries to continue to grow. So, they indirectly interfere in different manner and to retard the growth of India. India is emerging as a space leader as well as in science and technology, and economically also it is emerging. Even these economic these problems and also do not affect India as much. Anyway, the foreign countries are plotting and this some other countries. They want India not to develop so fast. So their image and their interference, they are working as world policemen to control other countries, enter into other countries, and to kill the national leaders also that had been the past of history of the past. So such domination will not be done in future if India is rising as a superstar and some other countries going out of control of the developed countries, superpowers. So the superpowers, the so-called superpowers and the European Union, some countries plot against India and play with its economic and political affairs. So shape the ideas of the common people. Common people have a veneration for the present prime minister. They want to tarnish, they want to blast the image. That is called a character assassination. So for that indirectly they are playing this role, and the people should be alert, irrespective of political differences, and people should be aware of the this plot being posed by the developed countries. These developed countries are now losing some economic gains due to the direct business done in rupees. So they are not getting commission for dollar exchange. That is the main problem. Moreover, the political order is changing. They want to block China and other countries emerging as a leader. So they want to change the world order, and for that purpose they are blocking India. And this is BBC's effort in this manner is not secular and objective. It is motivated by some countries. It is my opinion. I have the right to express my opinion and alert Indian people against these plots. Thank you.